The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
Manning moving to his left, 1 out.
Batting second.
Number 8 stands in.
Number 8.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Red Sox... Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rice has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Second, third baseman.
Into the box now, Buddy Bell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third,
Rick Manning gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Fred Lynn makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Moving under it, Gamble looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
batting fifth. Catcher.
Stepping in, Carlton Fisk, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth.
Number 11 steps into the box. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Boog Powell strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Hit hard to short. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Number 9 stands in as he looks at a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Rico has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite...
And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Oscar Gamble has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
John Ellis gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. We've played 2 full. The Indians on top, 1-0. Number 7 will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Number 34 retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Dwight Evans stands in for the first time. Into the seats, 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Manning sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Denny Doyle will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever. But you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Powell is up with it, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Denny Doyle has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But fortunately here, no advance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Frank Duffy digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Number 34 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Hit to third. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, third
Buddy
baseman.
Bell is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And a high strike there, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting,
Rick Manning is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that's in there for a strike.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're up. Number 8 steps in now.
leading off for the Red Sox.
First offering on its way.
Number 8.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Manning ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Stepping in now, Jim Rice. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first safely. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark.
Center fielder
Jim Rice has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Fred Lynn has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Number 11 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 11.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run. Number 7 stands in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Boog Powell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hit out towards second. Doyle fields it cleanly and reined in, one away.
Now batting.
Number 9 steps into the box. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Fielder, Oscar Gamble.
Oscar Gamble is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still. Dwight Evans heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Dwight Evans.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, one thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Standing in now, Denny Doyle. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Right back at him and off his glove. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now, number 8. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And the throw is late, so it'll be an infield single and an RBI on a perfect suicide squeeze. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Jim Rice steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And he is in there.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Into the box Fred Lynn. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he's back standing.
Just checking.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the air now, out to left. Gamble giving chase. 2 down. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Carlton Fisk has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is... Number 27 will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Evans is in pursuit. 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in, John Ellis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Lynn over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Frank Duffy comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jackie Brown is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Jackie Brown.
Number 7 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not the kind of day he was hoping for. So let's see if he can get something going right here.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dwight Evans. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 5.
Denny Doyle steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 34 will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Now a ball lined to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Third baseman
Buddy Bell will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
up next.
Rick Manning stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Now batting.
Boog Powell started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
And this is where the Indians just need one hit.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tapped out in front of home. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Number 9 will be the batter, 1 for 2 thus far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Number 25 steps in now.
The designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look out as this runs up and spins him out of the way. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Number 8 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Leading off the inning, Oscar Gamble, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. On the ground towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 27.
Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Catcher, John Ellis.
John Ellis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just powerful.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Fred Lynn will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate, Carlton Fisk. He singled his last time up. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Number 11. Try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, he's definitely been scuffling so far in this one, and you've got to have a short memory in this sport, guys, or else games like this will eat at you for weeks.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting,
Number 7. We'll try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. Bell gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Frank Duffy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
We keep talking about it. Be careful of signs of tiring, but that's 3 straight strikeouts for him. He's getting even more unhittable as this one goes along.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Buddy Bell will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And they're champ.
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it's now a 5-2 game. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Now pitching for Boston.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Rick Manning will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Again, he sends it out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lynn on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Indians 2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Dwight Evans, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark.
Second baseman
Dwight Evans has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Manning moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. Nothing in the Boston. Striding in to start the ninth, Boog Powell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Number 41 will come in and pitch now.
For Boston, number 41.
Leading off the inning, Boog Powell, and they'll need him to get something going here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Wow, what a way to hit your first home run of the season. Let's take a look at this one. This ball is right down the line, and you know he's just willing this thing fair. And sure enough, bonk, right off the foul pole, and he'll take it. That's number 1 on the year.
Number 9 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Evans is there, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder
Oscar Gamble digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Doyle is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. Now, that's how you want to get your season started.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 5-3. So long from Cleveland.